Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 8 More Than 92 podcast, where we always keep it 100. We're your hosts, Harrison
Banks.
Najee.
Y'all better not come to my studio with that fake shit. Y'all better not come to my funeral with that fake shit. Y'all better off realizing there's nothing that y'all could do with me. All I ever ask is keep it 8 more than 92 with me 100.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 8 More Than 92 podcast, where we always keep it 100 with you. We're your hosts, Harrison
Najee.
Every time. All right, so we are joined today a very special group of women. We got Tara and Lynee here with us today for the Fletcher twins. They are, we call that Jamel and Carrie champion of, I guess, the lower level Jamel Carrie champion, but the next one to be with them next. So they always talking sports and keeping it real with them. I'm always listening to the episodes, and it took us a minute, but we finally got them on. So y'all want to say what's up to everybody and just tell who is who and a little bit about y'all podcast.
I will go first, I guess. I'm Lynnel. I'm part of the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's a political sports talk podcast. A lot of people think it's just like about sports, but we don't analyze the games or anything like that. I mean, we may throw a few stats in there here and there, but it's really about the shenanigans and the trouble that athletes get into off the court or off the field. So let's say somebody is caught cheating on their wife, or if they get arrested for drunk driving, something stupid like that. And we always add a comedic twist to it. So we like to keep it funny and not too serious. So yeah, that's A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast.
Yep, and it's your girl Lynee. And yeah, like she said, it's a comedic twist on sports and everything that goes on off the field, off the court. So don't come there if you actually want to hear any knowledge about the sport, because you won't get it. And that's it.
So like I said, I still call y'all Carrie and Jamel. So whether y'all want to take it or not,
that's a compliment.
Y'all still doing the effort to know what's going on, even if you don't want to break down rebound percentages and and everything like that. Y'all still gonna go from there. Najee, what you been up to?
Man, you know, same old, just work and really just trying to get all these businesses, make sure all the businesses are going good. I rented my Tesla out today, so that's what I was just doing right now. So,
okay, well, I was glad to have everybody on. I did want to start off by saying shout out Mr. Kev on stage. We finally had our reunion, and this comedy show I did laugh. So the first one I did not, but it did work out in my favor because it's how we met, and I ended up getting him on the show. But he was out here at the Virginia Funny Bone Comedy Center. It was him, to hear more, and that chick Angel. So they were out here, and we and him have like a relationship. Like I can DM him, I can hit him up. If I, when we signed onto the network and stuff, I asked him for his advice. So I have contact and stuff like that with him. And I noticed when we were at the show, he shouted me out, which is more weirder than I thought. You see people on their TV, they be like, "Oh shoot, we got such and such in the crowd. We got this." So it was kind of funny, but it was weird also because the first time it was cool, it was awkward. Then everybody looking at you. Then like the other 3 or 4 times that they did it, which appreciate that much more. Then it's kind of like, yeah, he ain't laugh at the first show, and but we gonna get him this time, and he did a couple more times. So then that spotlight was on you there, but he shouted out the podcast and stuff like that. Then it was cool because
so you had to laugh. You basically had to laugh.
So look, I did this, right? I didn't know if I was gonna laugh, right? So I drank just in case. So I would be like, y'all remember that episode? Y'all remember that episode of the Martin when the Vinyl Hill show when he was like climbing over the stands, all that extra, just I was ready to just get up and just start hollering, you know what I'm saying? So I like, let me get this lick in me. So like when I hit that certain point where I just don't care, that was the purpose. But I didn't have to do that. It was actually really funny. He had one funny joke. Don't really want to say because it messes up the set for whoever here. But it was real funny, and I appreciate it. And then I actually got the after. This was a cool part, right? So we was in line, and I went with DA, and we was in line, and first, people talking to us in line and stuff like that. And I was like, oh man, yeah. You just have a normal conversation. And now you got to, at least this comedy show, you got to buy tables to the booth. So you can't just get tickets. You got to buy tables. So we had our tables up front. And then, so, the people you talk to in line and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I love this girl. I've been following Kev from this, and this. And then one dude happened to pass me, like, bump me. And he gave me like, the fuck look, what I'm saying, when he bumped me. And then, so then after the show, when I was going to just go, just like get a shirt and just take up to here and see if I can network with them, which didn't go so well. But people was like, they were coming up to me afterwards. It's like, you got a podcast? I was like, it's like, oh man, I didn't know you had a podcast. I was like, you didn't even know me. So I'm like, I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised you didn't do that. But it turned like he helped me with the networking, so I was able to, give a lot of people at the show the podcast. One guy gave me his mixtape. And it worked.
How long did y'all talk?
Who?
You and Kev on stage?
You talking about at the show or before the show?
Yeah, at the show.
We didn't talk. He pointed me out and made sure he's like, you laughing this time? So he did it a couple of times. He said the podcast name about 2 or 3 times. And so then afterwards it was like, oh, so you got a podcast? And then the woman that was walking with us, she was cool as fuck, but she was like, I didn't know you had a podcast. Oh, that's amazing. I was like, we didn't get to that part of the conversation. We was talking about how long the line was, how hot it was outside. It was just cool. But it is awkward being called out. But it was cool with some of the attention afterwards. Then when you just standing there normal, niggas be trying to walk past you. Like, it was one guy, we was by the shirts, and he just kind of walk like, oh, was you that guy he was talking about? Nigga, I got this yellow ass shirt on, and I'm like one of the tallest niggas up in here. And on top of that, he said my whole name up there. So, and I'm sitting up front. So yes, you knew. Oh, that was you. Yeah, man, that's cool, man. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. So shout out Kev. And then he wore the shirt out in Virginia Beach the next day. So the podcast shirt. So he always show love. I appreciate that. So
that's cool.
Make sure that I want to make sure I gave that shout out and appreciate that. So we'll go ahead and jump into what we had to get into. Jonathan kind of fucked up this opening topic by apologizing, but the baby outrage. I'm pretty sure everybody kind of knows what happened with him. He said it last week. We weren't going to talk about it because I was just tired of hearing about it. But he got on stage, said what he had to say, and then he got a lot of outrage for it. And until this morning, he didn't apologize. He stood on his ground, which I kind of respect. I respected that. But this morning, this about an hour ago, he apologized. But the outrage I was getting to, which I kind of thought was funny, was how everybody was just pulling from him, and I don't fuck with the baby, and I don't do this. So I just kind of was like, what's your opinion on the outrage that he received so far from all the people that never heard from Madonna? I ain't heard from Madonna since she was trying to get 2 kids and not black babies, and then Questlove, all these folks pulling them out. What's your opinion on it?
I heard a little bit what he said on the Breakfast Club, but I didn't see the big deal. It's not like he said, I hate gay people, I hate this and this and that. I don't mess with gay people. Like, I didn't see the problem, and I still don't see the problem. And I think people are pulling out from him because somebody else is doing it. So they like, okay, Live Nation did this, so now so we can look culturally cool, we have to do it too. But I don't think this is going to ruin his career.
When I first heard it, my husband told me, and I didn't think it was a big deal either until he kind of like started to break it down. And I was like, okay, so I can see how people would get offended. Because basically what he was saying, he don't want gay people at his concerts or LGBTQ plus RC people don't go out.
He didn't say that. So he didn't say it at all. Yeah, you didn't see it at all. I don't understand.
Y'all finna get canceled now.
Exactly. He did not say that.
You ain't want the sugar babies and no. So he basically just named. The only thing I thought he said was kind of just uneducated was the whole you die in 2-3 weeks of HIV.
That was the only thing.
That seemed more hood logic to me than like just straight on hate. But he just said basically if you ain't dying of HIV in 2-3 weeks, put your hands up in the air. And he said if you're not in the parking lot sucking somebody's meat, then put your hands in the air. I don't get how either one of them automatically go to the LGBTQ community, which is why I didn't get the outrage that it came from there. But that was what he basically said in the comments without it being so vulgar and so long. But Najee, go ahead and give your take on it.
I mean, I just feel like this is a cancel culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, especially if you talk about anything about the gay community, it's like we know that's the people that run the world right now. So you say anything about the gay community, it's gonna get blown out of proportion. You know, like it's worse. I feel like they treat you worse if you say something about the gay community than the black community. You know, so you say something about them, it's like everybody's canceled. Everybody's done with you. You know, so I just feel like people can have their own opinions. Like DaBaby can have his own opinion. If he don't like that, he don't like that. You know, it is what it is. Like, okay, cool. Like,
but he didn't even say anything bad to me.
Because they made it seem like he was talking about what's the boy
Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
right?
Nas X. But he didn't really like say his name or like nothing like that. So I mean, I don't know.
He was referring to gay people because those are the only people that do that in the parking lot. That like no straight guy would do that. So he was talking about gay people for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like
I don't think he was talking. I don't think he was. I seen female. He be like, man, nigga, bring your ass here. And you talking to a female. So I just use nigga as a term of somebody out there. But I don't think that. I mean, he said in a tweet. I mean, it was still a dumb cover up. He was like,
somebody was in the
I got gay people. He's like, I got gay people here all the time. I was like, if you one of them gay people and you hold yourself to a higher standard, you ain't gonna be sucking no dick in no parking lot. You're gonna take yourself to an upscale. Yeah. But I just thought it was just. I thought the comment was unnecessary.
It was unnecessary.
But I didn't look at it as hate when I saw it, and so.
And didn't he say he had gay friends?
I mean, that's like racist people saying I got black
friends. That's like that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all.
But he said gay people like his shows. He said it was a gay boy with a crop top in the front row.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's why he shouldn't have said it because gay people buy tickets to see you and they buy your songs.
I don't know. I just don't think that. I don't think that everything is just automatically LGBTQ. That's just me. But I didn't
because people say silly stuff all the time. Like you can say something silly, but everybody's so sensitive right now. So that's what I say. Like even comedians are coming out now talking about it's certain stuff they can't talk about, and I'm like, that's the whole point of their whole job is to talk about things that other people don't want to talk about. But it's like you talk about certain people, they literally gonna cancel you. Like they 100% gonna cancel you, get everybody against you. You say something about Beyonce. The Beehive gonna cancel.
You're done.
You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things that you just can't do.
Like I said, I thought it was real corny how all these people started to pull out like all these festivals. Yeah. And I wanted y'all because this is my take on it. And I saw academics put this up. Let me see if I can go ahead and show what it was. I know this is the only time I've ever agree with academics. So this how you know that he said something good. But it was this comment right here. And so he basically was just like, I find it weird. It's just weird how festivals are putting out these elaborate statements about how much they care about humanity. And because because of that, can't have DaBaby on their show for what he said. Yet 90% of the artists they book, music is about drugs and murder, and it's totally fine to them. These companies got to choose whether they are prioritizing the art or the morality because they all seem like hypocrites. And when they try to get on a high horse canceling artists, hip hop genres filled with imperfection, individual storytelling. Why even fuck with them? Why even fuck with them if they ain't saints? Which I agree with that wholeheartedly. And let me see how I turn it off. So I agree with that wholeheartedly because I feel like, okay, so let's say DaBaby doesn't do this or does the show. I'm sorry, let's say DaBaby doesn't say this comment. He still say on every song how he done really killed the nigga. So that's tolerable. You know what I'm saying? He literally said that on a lot of his songs. He's like, try me, I done body the nigga. And so I just find that that's kind of funny of the standard that y'all hold that one comment to. And then the UK pulled him. I think the governor's ball in New York pulled him. Everybody pulled him. And
but like I said, that just show you who runs the world right now, you know, who's in charge or whatever, because that's the people that's being sensitive about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you said, you can go out there and talk about you killing everybody and black people and doing this and doing that, and they don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that community right now they have the power. So you say something about them, it's a wrap.
And it's also about the money.
Yep.
They think people not gonna buy tickets because they're
Or
gonna
if
be
they sponsoring
picketing
you.
outside. Yeah, it's about the money. That's what it is.
If
But
they
why act
sponsor your
like they
network,
care?
if they
Yeah,
sponsor your network,
I just don't like how they seeming like they care all of a sudden. And then, like we
They
said,
don't.
it's he literally saying he gonna kill somebody, or if they come out there talking about WAP, which is wet ass pussy, then you know what I'm saying. They ain't got no problem with that. Or if Meg come on there and start singing thought shit, you know what I'm saying. That's fine. You know, I just feel like it's just very, very weird of a take. It's just very, very weird of a stance to take. And I kind of blame, I don't know how this is going to come out, but I just kind of blame black people for the standard of what cancel culture is, because the white masses follow suit to that. And they go, well, niggas ain't fucking with this. We got to cancel this. We got to cancel that. Because, I mean, realistically, think about it. They're not listening to them lyrics for real, because half the niggas up there, Uzi put out a song a couple years ago saying, I want to push me to the end. So, like, let's not act like everybody putting out their saint shit. Ain't nobody putting out there, I believe I can fly. And then even then, we still didn't cancel R. Kelly, and we knew what he was doing. So I just find it like it's
we can't cancel R. Kelly.
Okay.
You said we can't?
That's his take. That's Najee's take. So anyways, let him live that. But I just find that really funny to where it's just like it's like the Simone, I mean not the Simone Biles, it's Sha'Carri Richardson. Like, oh man, you know, we're not gonna look into what happened to her personal life, her mother, and all this type stuff. But then we're gonna cancel that and put all this emphasis. We're gonna cancel that and put all this emphasis on Sha'Carri because she smoked, even though she was grieving and she was in a state where it was legal. But then we're gonna promote Rapinoe and Sue Bird's what is it called? What is CBD stuff that they doing, which is kind of like the same thing, and it's just like it's a double standard. So I don't know. Like I said, I feel like when we stop holding ourselves to standards that we not doing ourselves, like as soon as a nigga say something wrong, cancel. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that shit that 42 Doug did, or 42 Doug whatever did, when he like was like kissing or licking on his son's neck or something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that today.
Yeah, it was weird and it was gross, but it was just like that's something he do with his son. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
He was licking. But that's how they show affection to them.
No.
I thought it was weird, but I'm saying, that's if you know where his environment is, you know that he's coming from a very homophobic environment. So I don't think that he is going to be doing something like that to this extent, or even pedophile. Like, why would you sit there and openly show that? I just don't get, like, a lot of people do weird stuff all the time. Like I be hearing, like, if you kiss your boy in the mouth, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's my child. So I just feel that, like, but I feel like that was weirder to me because just how hard he was on that little boy's neck. But clearly that's not the first time that he did that. It's just, I mean, dang it, would you prefer him just be like, shut up, son, you know, slap him back his head, or he holding him and showing affection? I just think that, like, now everybody calling him a pedophile or everything, and he had a way homophobic rant. Like, so I'm trying to figure out, he ain't getting no type of his was way worse than the baby's.
The Boosie is worse than the baby.
He said it too. Ain't nobody.
But like I said, that's expected though. You know, because you got some people that they don't care about. You can't cancel them.
That's like the shit Trump got.
If they don't,
that's what I'm saying. The Trump got away with a million shit that Obama could never. Remember,
Obama was
on a whole story because of a brown suit. Yet Trump is talking about, if I don't get tested, I can't get COVID. So let's not change the bar. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, anyway.
And if Obama would have went in the White House, Trump got 3 baby mamas and 5 kids. Let Obama would have went in the White House with 3 baby mamas.
Mind you, he's talked about how fine his daughter was.
Exactly, which was disgusting to me.
So I just
Trump did it.
Trump said if he was his daughter's
I don't
age,
listen to anything Trump says. So anything y'all say about Trump, I don't listen to Trump. Like,
but
he said he would date his daughter.
Oh, that's true.
It's just a different standard. So I just find that outrage and stuff like that, the unrealistic standards we hold people to. It's just kind of old. But I guess we can shift to the next topic. How do y'all feel about Simone Biles is coming back, so it's good for that. But how do y'all feel like I want to go for the controversy, not for what she did. I think everybody think it's great. But how do you feel that the controversy she's got for being saying like you're at the Olympics, you should be a little bit more tougher for her taking a mental health break and for
that's Nate. You should ask her because she has very strong views because she's not on Bio's side with this one.
No, because Nimble. Okay. Because Michael Phelps came out, I think like the day after she dropped out of her first 2 events and said something about it's a lot of pressure on them, lights and camera and everything is on them. And I'm like, y'all wait 4 years. Y'all have 4 years. The light and cameras are on y'all one time every 4 years, and you can't crack it. You can't take it. Nobody talks about y'all for 4 years. Until this time, and you gonna fall under pressure. No, I don't care. I don't like it. No.
I mean, I think I got kind of like a mix, because I feel like that's just kind of this cope. Like I feel like that's this vibe now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no way in heck that you can think about the legends like Jordan or Kobe go out there. Jordan go out there with a broke finger.
Jordan daddy died. Jordan daddy died. He
didn't
play for 2 years.
He don't care. He's still gonna be out there.
He did not. He quit.
No, I'm saying Jordan didn't play when his daddy died. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Simone Biles has been the best. She doesn't get her scores fairly treated. And then on top of that, y'all forget Simone Biles was a part of that whole like sexually. Or sexually.
Yeah, they all was.
But I'm saying, okay, so for her to go through all that and still be the best, and then you go to a sport to where they don't score you correctly, like nobody puts on the toll. And then on top of that, like, let's go to Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan can have a bad game. Jalen Rose said this, so I'm quoting Jalen Rose on all this. So, I mean, it's going to sound great. I was going to keep it, but I was like, let me give Jalen some credit. Jalen Rose said this. If I have a bad game in basketball, that's cool. I got another chance. Kevin Durant, everybody can do this. She has to be perfect every time. And nobody knows what she goes through or what it goes into. And then it just seems like it's different now. But Michael Jordan, when his daddy died, he got 2 years off of basketball to go play baseball. For what reason, we don't know. And then nobody said nothing to him, and he gets that scapegoat.
But that's not kind of like he didn't just get 2 years off to go because his daddy died.
He quit. What are you talking about?
But you gotta think Jordan was at the peak where no one could beat him.
She is the best. And no, his daddy got killed and he left.
No, but listen, Jordan. He even said, like, I'm at a point where no one can beat me. Like, this is not enjoyable. We went 3 in a row. We have no one that can beat me. I want to do something else. So I want to do something else. And my daddy, we love baseball. So I'm gonna try to do something else. It wasn't just all about because his daddy died. He literally was at a peak where no team was as good as them. And he was like, this is not fun. I know we're gonna win. This is not fun for me. So I want to try to do something else. I want to see if I'm great at something else. But with her, like that's what I said, I'm on the fence because I feel like
you're giving them a pass for quitting because
she's the best. Like she's the best. She's the best. But like it's the Olympics at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like this is one time out of every 4 years. Like I get it.
This is what you work for. That's what it
is. Hard, but this ain't like Jordan or any of them where they can, like you said, they can miss a game and come back. This every 4 years. This the Olympics. Like they play up like gymnasts and the swimming and all them. This is their sports. This is their like World Cup or their championship. It's the Olympics. This is what we want to see them at. So I mean, it just sucks because, like you said, the things that suck about her is she has to be great all the time. It's like she's a superhero, so superheroes don't get no day off. So that's not fair either because she is great and she's still human. You know what I'm saying? She might be a kid. So, you know what I'm saying? She's dealing with a whole lot of stress and she's seen as the best. And they're going against her. The Chinese are scoring against her. So that's what I'm saying. I understand it. But at the same time, as a sports standpoint, I'm just like, dang, this is the Olympics. Like, we need you here. We want to see you in like some people only watch the Olympics to see gymnastics. So who they want to see. So
y'all niggas get the sniffles and call out a word.
If I pick, that's
she wasn't sick though.
This is what Kobe said. Kobe said that he plays for that one little kid that don't have any money, and this is their only game of the year to come and see me play. So I'm gonna play hard every game. That's what Kobe said, and that's how I feel. Like some people, they live just to see her in the Olympics. Like this is what they wanted to see, and then they didn't get to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like we need you here. You know what I'm
She's
saying?
getting held
Like,
to a
we
different.
need
She's
you.
getting held to a different standard.
That's what
First
I was
off,
about to say.
First
I
off,
think
Kobe plays every year. That's the difference between her and Kobe. Kobe
that's
plays
true.
every year, so Kobe can say that. But like I said, go ahead, Lynnel.
I was about to say she wasn't getting the scores that a GOAT should get because you know she wrote on her little uniform GOAT or whatever. So I think that messed up her mental because they was judging her on a different scale because you judge the GOAT as like the top. You don't judge them like regular gymnastic people. So I think that messed with her mental. She wasn't getting the score
but she was still winning. She might not be getting the score she should have got, but she was still. They were still
why you
higher
want
scores than
to
everybody
win?
else.
Why you don't want to win what you earn? Why do I just gotta take what they give me?
But
Taking to that account,
I mean, it wasn't.
It don't matter.
Like
I don't want to win and give anybody any chance. Give me what I earned. I didn't. Yeah. I earned it.
But they didn't have no chance though. We make it seem like they was.
I didn't say
they didn't have a chance.
If I put it like this, if you're not gonna score me correctly, you're not gonna give me what I earned, and I'm already stressed. Like I said, Jordan that we know of was not part of molestation ring. Okay, no. Jordan's daddy died, and Jordan went to play baseball. Jordan quit multiple times because they was about to break up the Bulls. That's when he went to Washington. So Jordan getting hissy fit, and also Jordan done played an old nigga in the hallway for some quarters. So don't act like Jordan just gonna get tired of being the best. Okay, so he literally played an old nigga and lost in quarters and lost like $1,000. That's what they said on The Last Dance. So don't act like he was making up.
Jordan gambles, so that's.
But I'm saying, so like all you gotta do is come out there and say you're the best. So let's not put him up there. She literally went through real life shit, and she's like what, 22, 24? I don't know her
24,
age.
I think.
24. Okay, that's a lot to go through, and then mentally, and you doing all these competitions all year, and she took a break. Okay, so what? So now, like I said,
don't break at the Olympics though.
That's
okay.
But
I would say if she gonna take a break, she need to take a break. Like forfeit all of them. Don't just forfeit the ones you don't think you're not gonna do good in, and then do balance beam tomorrow because you know you're good at.
Because if she would have did it first,
forfeit. Yeah,
she messed up and was like, "Oh,
she was messing up.
You know what? I don't want to do this no more." What?
She was messing up. That had nothing. She messed up a few times and got low scores. Yeah. That's what it was.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's a different mentality. If you like you said, you talking about Jordan so much. When Jordan was getting beat up by the Pistons, like they was destroying this man. They made rules against Jordan. Jordan came back the next year. He didn't go, "Oh well, I'm doing bad." No, Jordan. He worked out. He got bigger. He got stronger, and they destroyed them. Like this was like, okay, I messed up. I ain't doing that good.
First off.
I just want to stop for a second.
Jordan wasn't doing shit, okay, until Isaiah got hurt and everybody in the Pistons got old and the 90s was over.
Stop that, bro. Stop that. That's not true.
When did Jordan win? When did Jordan win?
That's not true.
He won in 91. Okay, the 80s, they whooped his ass, and then everybody from the 80s got old, and then it was Jordan's.
That's definitely not true. The Pistons still in their prime. You make it seem like the Pistons
just like Kobe and them took over for the early 2000s. From 99 to the early 2000s, and then LeBron in Miami took over. It was Jordan's time. So when LeBron finally won, KG, Kobe, none of them niggas could do it again because it was LeBron's time. That's what happened to Michael Jeffrey Jordan's old ass, and such and such. But I'm glad that it's a woman critiquing this, so they don't have to be like, y'all niggas don't never look. So I'm glad that y'all was out here tearing her down, so it don't come through like.
I ain't tearing her down. All I said was if she gonna forfeit for mental health issues, which is a very serious.
I think she came
problem.
Back
she need to forfeit the entire Olympics.
I think she only came back because of the criticism.
The criticism she was getting was very harsh. Like people they not even concerned about her mental. They're like, I watched this for you. You should be playing, and you gave up on your team. That's what they pretty much saying.
So
yeah, because they crying talking about so much pressure on the Olympics. That's what the Olympics is.
What it's for.
That's what it is. Don't accept the invitation.
It ain't no fans in there. You might as well be at practice. Ain't that many fans in there at all.
Exactly. Yeah, no fans there either. So yeah.
Man, let's just transition this since we talking about basketball now, and you just out here jock riding Michael. Let's go ahead and switch it to the NBA.
You out here just lying and making up stuff, but it's okay.
So what you call it? So let's go ahead and switch it. NBA free agency is finally started. We had a major trade, I want to say last
Westbrook.
With Westbrook going to the Lakers. Shout out to the Pistons for getting number one pick. Did not even pay attention to this draft class. So I'm not even gonna sit there and go. We will update y'all some of the people that did get Go ahead.
Did you see this Ben Simmons nonsense is going on? Like, don't nobody they trying to trade him to every team and nobody. I'm like, well, he got the super contract, so it don't matter.
Remember that he got a max contract. Yeah. Do you remember that one thing from Tropic Thunder when they was like, yeah, we traded what you call it for a washing machine? Was like, I looked at it, we really needed our washing machine, but I had to call. Like that's exactly what Ben Simmons was gonna do.
That's horrible.
But Chris Paul has he just re-signed with the Phoenix Suns for 126.
Like 4 years, right?
4 years, 120. Trae Young just got a bag, 170 million. Yeah, Jimmy Butler just signed for 184 million.
That's good.
Kyle Lowry's coming to.
Well, Jimmy Butler signed for who? He signed back.
The Heat, yeah. Oh, okay. Back with the Heat.
I like Jimmy.
I need Chris Paul to sit down like now.
Me too. I need him.
Y'all don't like Chris Paul?
I do like Chris Paul, but he's not going to get a ring playing like what he just did in the finals.
And then they talking about Melo going to
Lakers.
Carmelo going to the Lakers. And
that's a shooter. We'll take that.
I'll take that. Oh, you're a Laker fan too? Because I'm a LeBron fan. Well, I'm not a Laker. I'm a LeBron. So I go.
Okay, I'm a Lakers fan. Yeah, we take that.
Okay.
I travel as he travels. But but I want to say so we got all that, and I will go to the Russ one because that's more the bigger blockbuster. And I don't want to really start speculating because, like I said, there's gonna be a whole bunch of moves for the rest of the night because it just opened today. But as far as like the Russ trade, how do y'all feel about the Russ trade?
I like it because I like Russell Westbrook, and I think he deserves a ring. I think he's too good not to get a ring. But I don't know how it's gonna work with him there because he's such a ball hog. Like I don't understand. I'm interested to see how it's gonna work.
So I feel the same because the way I feel about Westbrook, I feel like he is like one of the best player in the NBA. Like as himself. You know what I'm saying? He can get the triple doubles, he can score, he can do everything. Yeah. But you put him on the team and it's like, the team don't do that good. So I just don't. I hope that this is kind of like a transition to where maybe he get
breaking news. I'm sorry.
And maybe he get under Bron or he get under something like that, and somebody just like, hey, look, man, let's figure something else out. And this might be like something that's gonna help him out. And he can just use his skills a different way because if he need the ball this whole time, it ain't gonna help the Lakers out.
Like I said, sorry for that. Breaking news: Dwight Howard went back to the Lakers. So
yes.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't like that. I saw that earlier.
I'm cool with that. I think Dwight is trash, but when he played with the Lakers, he was great.
He actually was good.
He was good with the Lakers. The second time. Now when he was with Kobe
in the finals.
I know they lost
because they didn't play him that much. But I actually over Russell Westbrook, I would have preferred Dame Lillard. I like that.
That would have been too much.
I just don't think you're gonna get Dame. Let me see. If I go from my screen sharing, let me see all the people that signed so far. I know they lost Caruso. Let me see. So we got Trae Young. We got Trae Young going for 176 million, 170 million. Alex Caruso, 3-year deals for the Bulls. Derrick Rose just got broke off for $43 million.
Derrick Rose still playing?
Yeah, Derrick Rose been doing good. He had a good year this year.
Trevor Ariza coming to the Lakers for a 1-year deal.
I fucks with her. I love Ariza, man. I like Ariza when he was there.
Like Trevor.
Wasn't he on the Lakers before?
Yeah, I love Ariza.
Yeah.
He was on the one when they won, and then Alonzo Ball signed with the Bulls.
Yeah,
so that's those are some of the quick grab. You know, for all the people watching the live right now, those are some of the quick grab people at the Lakers. Huh? Well, it's just on YouTube. Don't worry, Grab. If we do something crazy, y'all say something inappropriate, I'm gonna take it down and edit it. But I just feel so. Back to the Westbrook comment. Sorry about that. But back to the Westbrook. I just feel that like with LeBron, I feel like LeBron can do something different than KD or Harden or anybody because I feel like LeBron is not a score first player. You know what I'm saying? He just has to score. And I feel that Russell, and I feel that with Russell, what people don't take this in consideration, they didn't have any scores outside of LeBron and AD. And when AD got hurt, or if AD don't feel like being a man today, you know what I'm saying? Like it really hurt. And then LeBron did not come back from that injury healthy. Like I don't care what nobody said. He
was slower. He just wasn't moving the same.
So Russell Westbrook doesn't attack the rim and stuff. I mean, doesn't have a good shot, but Russell Westbrook goes 10. And then on top of that, if they can bring back Drummond or something like that, or you got Dwight back now. So that's
Caruso stayed though, didn't he?
No, Caruso just went to the Bulls, 3 years deal. But I mean, Caruso could have left anyway. Caruso could have left anyway. But I just think that Russell is gonna get the big man involved. So whoever you got down low, he gonna stat pad. And then on top of that, when LeBron go out the game, it's kind of like a whole different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is not scoring like they is. Kuzma do dumb shit. I hope they keep Morris because Morris was a good player. And then I really wish they could have kept Montrez, but for the position he plays, I think he was always out of position to play bigger people. And when you can't play defense and can just score, you kind of a hindrance. So, you know, I just would, like I said, Dwight back is going to be doing a lot of good things for it. But like I said, so far the NFL free agency is.
I hope so.
But also, I got this question for y'all. After this year's finals, do y'all prefer seeing super teams or do you want to see these hard-working ass teams like Giannis and the Suns get back where you got to learn niggas' names and back? Thank you. Okay.
I prefer super teams. I need to know who I'm watching. And Giannis, is it Giannis or I forgot what I used to, well, whatever, the Greek freak. He's actually Nigerian, so I call him the Greek/Nigerian freak. But I don't like big men, so I didn't care to watch him. But that last game, he was amazing. Like he cemented himself as a superstar to me in that last game. He was 50,
amazing. 50, 14, and 5 blocks.
I'd rather see a super team too because I think the finals this year was quite boring.
The whole playoffs because everybody was hurt.
Everybody was hurt.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't tune into like games.
Nah. I ain't really watch it like I normally would watch it. Normally, everybody won't watch it. They watch the playoffs. I was just like, ain't none of these teams I want to see.
Yeah, big shout out to. I really wish Atlanta would have won because it would have went lit. But big shout out to my brother, whose absolute favorite player is Chris Paul, and he came up short again. So big shout out to my brother.
He's gonna keep coming up short. Right now, Chris Paul is just playing for a hobby because he ain't got nothing else to do because he know he's not going to win.
He need to get out. Maybe if you get out State Farm. We need to get out State Farm. You having all these accidents and shit.
Y'all see he on that other show about home improvement makeovers. That's what he spending all his time doing that instead of practicing. Making up people home.
They got Cliff Paul. Hey Cliff, just go play this game for me.
They got the State Farm guy in there.
So yeah, so that's our free agency bid that's gonna be coming out a lot. So it's not even about to stop. Definitely. Oh, shout out to the last Sunday without football. So after next week, or is it this week it come back, or is it next week?
Preseason
first game is next week, right? Whatever. One of these Sundays will be this Sunday.
Yeah, I don't watch preseason.
Yes, well, I just know it's the only Sunday we'll have. This will be the last Sunday coming up. I think it's this one. This will be the last Sunday coming up that we don't have football game on until February. So shout out to that. Can't wait for that. Who y'all rooting for? I gotta ask you. You rooting for Jets? Terrible. You rooting for
Patriots? We like the Patriots.
Well, I definitely know. Lynnel, you humble. I don't know. I don't know. You got like 6. You got like 6 of them, so I don't even think you really need to be humble.
She don't. Yeah,
I'm not at all. Nobody can tell me nothing about the Patriots. Okay,
so, but I do. Except for the Titans, because we ended the Patriots run.
So you're a Titan?
All day, Tennessee bread, 615 all day.
Is that where you from?
Nashville, Tennessee.
I was a Tennessee fan for that.
Country.
So was Najee.
I was a Tennessee fan for that 1 year. Randy Moss was on it for like 2 games.
Hey, you know what? You know what's crazy? Because I'm a Titans fan because it's my city, but I'm a Moss fan too. So when Moss was the Patriots, after Moss left the Patriots, I was a Brady fan forever after that. So
that's her. That's her.
I'm a Titans fan and I'm a Brady fan. So that's wherever Brady go, I root for Brady, and then I root for the Titans.
All I know is we got Julio this year. If the Titans can somehow get Xavier Howard from Miami,
Titans gonna be nice.
It's over. Yeah. We got Julio. We got Deuce back there. We got Mr. Arthur Juan Brown back there. AJ Brown back there. Tannehill play for the team as well. But other than that, like I said, we about to. And then y'all got, good luck with Corey Davis. He stay hurt. Good luck with Jonnu. Jonnu knees is terrible, but
we drafted a quarterback. The Jets drafted a pretty boy quarterback. Is it Mac Jones? Was it?
No, that's what Patriots got. Patriots got Mac Jones. Y'all got it's the black dude.
Yeah.
No, he went to the Bears.
He was white. No, whoever we drafted was white.
He went to BYU. I just can't think of his name. But
he was a pretty boy though.
Yeah, but y'all ain't about to do shit, so don't even worry about that. Shout out to Corey Davis. Y'all got that.
No, the Jets definitely never do that.
Zach Wilson.
There you go. See, it wasn't even important. I'm thinking a dude for the Bears. Who went to the Bears? But yeah, so shout out to them. So we'll go ahead and go to the next one. Do y'all feel like we about to go back into this Delta variant, this Delta Sky Mile variant starting to look real crazy?
I'm in the hospital, so I got you answers.
Not the Sky Miles.
So do y'all feel like we're about to go back to lockdown?
First of all, Delta is the only airline I use.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly,
what does that have to do with anything?
Because you mentioned the Sky Miles. I have a lot of Sky Miles with Delta.
Oh, okay.
So don't do that. But no, we're not, because the economy not going to be able to take it. New York can't. I'm in New York. New York cannot shut down again. We can't do it.
So
follow the money. We need to make money.
I don't think we're gonna go. Definitely aren't going to no full lockdown like it was. But I feel like some crazy shit gonna happen. Like the mask. Everybody finna start wearing these masks again. They fully for sure gonna make it mandatory that everybody get this vaccination, and they gonna try to do all this extra stuff. But like you said, I don't think they're gonna be able to force people back into a total blackout lockdown again. No, people not going for that.
Here go Mark.
I got a concert to go to in November.
Here go my conspiracy theory. I personally think that the cure was some bullshit. Well, not the cure, the shot was some bullshit.
Oh yeah,
because they had lost too much money with everybody being inside. Yes. So you just needed enough for everybody to come out for a little bit to put back out into business and stuff like that, because too much stuff had closed down. But they knew it was not fixed, so they just gave everybody a placebo enough to put money back into it. So when they do this next round of stimulus checks, you know what I'm saying, they can recruit, because technically when they give us a stimulus, they get the money right back. But this way we could put more into the community.
In the black community for sure.
But yeah, they do this, and then they get enough to where they can recoup some of the losses and stuff like that, because everybody go to concerts, venues, games, and they recoup about a couple years worth, or at least a couple months worth, and then they go right back and locking us down, because there's no way that the numbers go right back to spiking.
I mean, I don't honestly, bro. I don't really. I think I agree. I think that I had already told somebody, like, regardless of they not getting enough people to get this shot like they want to, so they gonna have to come out with something's going on or something's drastic happening. Because even like me, we deal with COVID patients every day, and even they talking about numbers going up. We not seeing COVID people like we was when COVID was hitting. We was seeing a whole lot of COVID patients. We're not really seeing COVID like that. So, the Delta variant, it's hitting the people that's vaccinated. So it's not like it's only hitting people that's not vaccinated. It's hitting everybody. So it's not. That's what I was saying. Like the vaccination was really irrelevant when it came down to really stopping what's going on. Like it's not going to stop because it's a virus.
I personally didn't say any, about the vaccine. I just said it was just a placebo in general. Because, I think a lot of people that get it, they just saying, well, I heard it would have been worse if I didn't, get the vaccine. So that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm like, kind of like, maybe it was just, like I said, it's just a placebo. So
they're going to make it like the flu shot. Watch, they're going to make it the one like every year.
Now it's all these variants.
I think, let me see. I think if you have a strong immune system, it's good. I did personally. I think I'm the only one on here. I got the vaccine just because I live in New York and everybody is on top of you or whatever. But I don't know, because I heard of people getting it with it. But I think if you get the vaccine, it just means you're not going to die from it. But there have been a few vaccinated people that has died from it. So I don't know.
That's crazy. But Florida, our governor
Florida never
not care about
Florida
anything.
And Georgia are the two states that never close.
He literally just signed an executive order saying that students don't have to wear masks when they go back to school.
Yeah, I seen that one.
And I'm like, are you insane? Like, so a student can go in class and say, I don't have to wear a mask, and the teacher can't do nothing.
I just think, like I said, I think it's all crazy. They about to spike, but did it even go away? Because remember, we didn't think it was real. Then it pop up, and then we go into lockdown, and we got a cure in like 8 months. So I don't know. That was
I just don't think it's gonna go nowhere soon because everybody's not gonna agree on it. And like I said, people are not finna let this place close down. People was going crazy standing
They
in the
were.
house for a couple of people not finna they don't care. Like it's gonna get to the point people like, I don't care. Like I'm not going in the house.
That's what's funny because bro, they're not going back in lockdown.
Like Florida,
it needs
Atlanta,
to be a lockdown because I
Atlanta,
need to start saving money. My credit card bill is going sky high. I need to be back inside. I want a lockdown.
No. So we gonna pause real quick, take a little break. We'll be right back, people. And one.
Yo.
Good, everybody. It's your man Harrison. Yeah, we on a break right now, so I thought I'd do this time to share and say everything I need to say. Before the commercial break is over. But I want to thank everybody for rocking with us so far. And for the new people that are here, welcome to the 8 More Than 92 podcast, where we always keep it 100 with you. Make sure you check out our IG page, the 8MT_podcast page. You also make sure you check out our YouTube page, our Instagram page, our Twitter page, basically every page that we got out there right now. You're going to laugh, you're going to get good dialogue, you're going to get some good back and forth, and we definitely going to make sure you think about what you just heard this episode. So make sure you go on and listen to us on all major platforms. That's right, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, Amazon. We everywhere, baby. And I just told you watching us on YouTube maybe, so you already know we're there. So make sure you check it out on there as well. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Even leave us a rating, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars, however many you can give us. Leave us something like there so we know how to get better. We want to make sure we're doing this for y'all, and we also want to thank y'all for taking the time with us and rocking with us today. Peace. Y'all really just wanted to do that because they had their feature on StreamYard, so I was just like, let me just go ahead and do that. Because it was only a minute. I really had no time to run downstairs and give me something to drink, so I just told somebody to give me that. But
was that Sammy, the singer?
Yeah, that was Sammy.
Y'all interviewed him?
Yeah, we did in January.
They be having some big people out here. I told you to listen to them.
You didn't have to say that out loud, but you know. But no, you had to tell her. Dang, I thought it was better than that. And I got your name. I thought you got the name right the first time. So before we go to the next one, I already got a correction for you too, Lynnel too. So I already know it. I already caught myself, but we had already started, and I was like, damn, that's live. Can't go back and do it, but I'll say it later. So I wanted to ask y'all a question. Switch it over. We off for all that now. Do y'all feel like it's weird if your friend are still friends with your ex?
I have a story for this, and she knows the story. Okay, so and it was so funny when you sent me like the outline because I was like, oh, this is perfect. I was dating, or I was with this guy for 5 years. Right? Was it? No, it wasn't him. Sorry, that was another one. I was with this guy for like 11 months. It's been too many. So I was with this guy for 11 months, right? So we broke up, and then we, I guess we were still friends on Facebook. This was back when Facebook was popping and Instagram wasn't Instagram yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he posted this picture, and then one of my friends, who I call her a sister, she commented on the picture, and I was like, hold up. And I think I even wrote on the picture, or I even texted her. I said, y'all not friends. You need to delete him. This is not your friend.
Oh my God.
If you wasn't friends with him before we dated, y'all not friends.
That's dumb.
So I made her unfriend him on Facebook, and she did. So I was fine. Y'all not friends, ma'am.
That's too much. That don't make sense.
Ma'am, that don't make sense to you, Najee? Y'all not friends.
I mean, I say this. So, like my ex, the girl I was with my ex for like 5 years, like, and all my friends basically she was cool with them. Like they was her friends. Like she came and moved with me in Florida. She would go to Virginia and stuff, and like the friends I made was her friends. So, once we did break up and stuff, like them still her friends. Like I ain't like they still had a friendship. Like I ain't go like, oh well, we ain't friends no more. Y'all should be cool. That's crazy. Like
it is.
I wouldn't do nothing like that.
I feel like you should not have to do that. That's why it sounds crazy because I feel like you should not have. Okay, so that's like you with somebody, unless y'all was already like, let's just say you, Janet, Lynee, all y'all already knew each other, and two of y'all, you and Janet got together, And oh shit, that's your real name. So okay, but anyway, A, B, and C. I don't know. I was like, where does name come from? I thought I was doing random. I'm reading this shit off TV. I mean the screen. So anyway, so let's just say y'all three are already established friends. You know, like on some Boy Meets World, whatever type shit. Then y'all end up in a relationship. Like okay, even better, Corey and Topanga. You know what I'm saying? When they broke up, everybody already knew Topanga. Everybody was cool with Topanga. The relationship was established with Topanga. But when Sean broke up with Angela, they stopped fucking with Angela. Why? Because except for maybe Topanga, because they was actually friends, but they didn't bring each other around. But like if you have like relationships and you bring people in, then when you done, they done. But if you was in it, if y'all met each other,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, so even my ex, my cousin, that's her godmother. Like she was like, I'll be the godmother of the kid. When we broke up, I didn't go, oh, you can't be the godmother of the kid no more. Like no,
I would have been like that baby. What you mean?
First of all, shout out to Boy Meets World. I'm glad that you watched that.
Shout out, yeah.
Second of all, what you're talking about, if they were friends before, we wasn't a group of friends. You didn't know this person until I started dating him. Therefore, when we break up, y'all break up. Y'all have nothing to talk about. But I was the common link. I was the common denominator. So you need to move on as well, ma'am.
Say that one more time.
Oh my God. I think I'm still friends with that person because I knew him
I don't
before.
like it. She don't care about me. I don't like it. And I think you follow him on Instagram too. And I'm like, really? Yeah. But I can't see it because I don't follow him, so I can't see nothing y'all do.
That's crazy. I'm not about to cut off somebody just because y'all broke up. That's insane. Why?
To me, that make me think you still want to fuck, or you want to fuck. Not you. I'm saying if you still cool with the person and we broke up, that means to me at some point you wanted to fuck.
Exactly, like why y'all friends?
Why would that mean?
What are you talking about?
Like, I can meet friends like that's like burning bridges. I can meet friends through anybody. Like, what if I don't agree? Y'all might have broke up on something dumb that I'm just like, like I don't agree with y'all. Like y'all broke up.
Let me decide that. But when I say
exactly,
your mama always made the best decision. No, she done messed up, but you still went with her decision, didn't she? Okay,
exactly. Then. I'm right with mama.
That's not the same thing.
To me, it seemed a little disloyal. That's just me.
Oh my God.
No, because my friend, she's like a really nice person, so she gets along with everybody. But no, y'all not friends.
My ex, like literally, she will play the games and PlayStation with my friends and shit. I'm not gonna be like, hey, y'all need to unfollow her on PlayStation Network. Like, don't play no game. Like what? That ain't.
No, we
like,
not. I'm not.
We're grown people. Okay, we're not in high school anymore.
I don't. But see, this is where boundaries need to be set. Why are y'all like? I put it like this: if Najee got a girlfriend, right? Najee. If you got a girlfriend, that don't mean I need to go follow her on all social sites.
That's another thing.
We kicking it while you in the presence. There's no reason that I need to be having any type of interaction without Najee around. There's no reason for me and this person to speak unless we planning something or doing something for him or whatever. There's no reason that we have an interpersonal relationship without this person present.
But that's the relationship that y'all have though. Like I said, like you don't know what kind of like I said, I'm only saying this because like my ex and she was cool with my cousin them and she buy my niece gifts and stuff like that. I don't have nothing to do with that. Like because it's nothing ill-willed going on. Like she's not doing no evil shit. She's not doing no petty shit. Like we broke up. We had an understanding we not together. Okay, cool. She's still cool with my niece and my cousins. I'm gonna
tell you why that also is a hindrance because you give them like a foot in the door.
It's not like that. It ain't what's the foot in the door. I have no relationship. I don't see them. I don't hang out with them. I have nothing to do with it.
Okay, but
I don't follow none of my girlfriends, boyfriends, or exes on social media. I don't think with her husband, my twin sister's husband, I literally didn't follow. I don't follow him on Facebook, and I think it took me years to follow him on Instagram. Like what for? And that's her husband. I see him all the time.
Y'all ain't got no relationship. Like
exactly. If y'all break up, I'm not going to be texting him.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like now, of course, if somebody sends me the friend request and stuff like that, like I'll Like, okay, cool, whatever. But I don't interact with them on there.
At
You know
all.
what I'm saying? And then as soon as they break up, I delete the person off there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. You and that person are an attachment. You know what I'm saying? So if you come through without your leg on, then you just don't need to be going nowhere. But if I'm not about to go kick it with your other leg, why this one right here? No, when you say deuces, I say deuces. That's just me.
I don't know.
I feel like if you
like
keep some shit on, either she trying to get good in, or you wanted to fuck.
Like I said, we talked about this before. Like I said, we talked about it before. Like I feel like
it's 43 billion people in the world.
My ex is an ex for a reason. I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm not trying to talk to them. I don't care. So they might be one of my friends' soulmate. That might be the person they meant to be.
Exactly.
I don't care about that. I don't have nothing to do with. Like, I'm not gonna stop, because if I wanted them, they wouldn't be my ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them, so I don't care what they got going on. But I'm not gonna stop their blessings, because that's not me to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they my ex. That's why I stopped messing with them. So
I actually agree with that.
If one of my friends hey, I really like them, and I'm be like, okay, cool, because they could go on to be married and be happy, and I'm gonna be happy for them, because that's my.
But I wouldn't have anything to do with it though. Like, I'm not gonna stop your blessing if you like him, cool. But I'm both of y'all are trash to me.
I wouldn't fuck with either one.
Yeah. I would you. I'm not gonna block you, but I'm not gonna be talking to neither one of y'all anymore.
That's trifling.
But yeah, I'm not gonna stop it. If that's the one for you, I'm not gonna come in the middle of it.
Okay, yeah, and then I just want to shout out Mr. Solo Dolo. This is what happened when black people learn a big word once or twice. I feel like, just to flip your egocentric word on you, thinking of oneself. What do you know what that relationship did to me? What do you know that stress or whatever? What if I stayed in it too long? What if this person cheated? What if whatever? You came in knowing me. You feel what I'm saying? Me and you was together. You had my back when I was down. This person put me through hell. My hairline used to be here. Now it's back here, looking like Stephen A. Smith. You feel what I'm saying?
God.
Like, I done put on weight and all this other stuff, cholesterol high. You supposed to be there for me, but you worried about meeting and updating your friendship page on all this. Is 43 billion people in the world. This motherfucker ain't got powers. You're not gonna get in Xavier's mutant school for the X-Men. This ain't Nick Fury. You're not gonna become a Avenger. This ain't Scorsese, not gonna be put in the film. This definitely ain't Chadwick Boseman over in the afterlife talking to boss. So you're not even about to be the Black Panther. So what make this chick so special? You feel what I'm saying? So keep that noise over there. Y'all wanted to fuck, and yes,
oh my God,
y'all wanted to fuck.
That's probably what it was. That's probably what it was. You have to understand the reality of the situation.
So what was y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna talk?
No, but I'm saying, but
you can't like a picture.
But like I said, you're talking about a male. You're talking about a male and female. I gave you a scenario with my ex and my girl cousin and a kid. It had nothing to do with fucking. It had nothing to do with that. That was a girl. That was a girl.
I told you what females do. I said they can use that as a way to get back in the door. And if they still still talking to you.
No, they're not talking to me. They're not talking. No, it's like literally that's her godmother.
Not you.
I ain't seen that girl in 3 years.
Not you, her. Not you. I'm talking about her. If you still talking to her, that means at some point he gonna be like, she gonna be invited to the function,
and she happy. That has nothing to do with it.
So why is she still talking to your family?
Because she's the godmom of the
nigga. Can you renege on godmom duty?
Exactly.
No, you can't.
Look, Isaiah had
I need all the gifts back. Like I said, man, I feel like we be so quick to like you said, cancel, and we burn bridges, and that's why we be going against each other all the damn time. For what? Like, if that's a blessing, I don't got nothing to do with it. Like, because we didn't go out, it ain't like we went out and we was fighting and we was angry. We literally was like, hey, we've been together for 4 years. This ain't working. I'm not happy. You're not happy. We can be friends. Cool.
No.
That was it. Like that. It was no arguments or no bad blood.
Thank you.
I'm not.
That's mature. I literally have never seen one of my exes after we broke up. I've never seen them in life. So like they're all dead to me. So you commenting on their picture it's a trigger for me, and I don't comment.
I like.
I know she friends with one of her exes from high school, and I'm like, dude, that was high school. We 80 right now. Like,
we're
stop.
Facebook friends.
We adults, so that like I feel
Thank
like doing all that. That's like somebody doing middle school. I'm a grown.
You know what?
adult.
You know what this sound?
Like-
You know what this sound like to me? This sound like people who always want like a bookmark somewhere back to backtrack. And when I leave, when I'm done with a situation, I'm done with the situation.
I'm
That
done.
means I don't need any type of reminder, any type of billboard that says, or I don't need to say previously on Dragon Ball Z when you was fucking with X, Y, and Z. No, I don't need any of that. I just we done. Like, so let's move on, because it's also uncomfortable. Let's just say that's her godmother, whatever, right? What if you bring another chick to the crib and then she brings her? Because that's her kid's godparent. Now it's an awkward.
It's not uncomfortable. We're not talking. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're grown adults. That's like some little kid stuff. That's like that. Like, that's childish.
No,
like, I'm a grown adult.
That
she
idea,
has a boyfriend. That's like my
having a
high school
boyfriend don't mean
sweetheart.
nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
Like,
Yeah,
my
having
high
a
school
boyfriend
sweetheart.
don't mean nothing.
Motherfuckers have wives and husbands.
But I'm
and they
saying,
still fucking on.
but I'm saying, my high school sweetheart, she's married. Like, when she got married, I was like, oh my god, like, congratulations. Like, I don't have no ill wills. I don't have like, that's jealousy. I don't have envy.
I don't have ill will, but you're not going to be friends with my friends.
Exactly. Hey,
That's
your
crazy.
your high school sweetheart.
That's so childish. Like,
Your high
that's childish as hell.
your high school sweetheart. You think you can still hit?
That's not what I'm not.
That's the question. Answer the question.
Answer the question. You think you can still?
No,
hit?
I don't know. I wouldn't put myself in a scenario.
No, I didn't ask you would you put yourself. I said you think right now, if your high school, knowing you, this.
No.
I'm talking to
I
Trey
don't
Phones
think.
over here. Yup. You think you can still get it?
No.
You think she'll tell you no?
First of all, once again, this is the second week in a row. You're not putting me on a trap question again.
So I'm
Like,
just,
last week we're not gonna talk about it. But last week you was on some broke shit.
I'm just saying
Okay,
that shows you
all right.
if people move on or not. So I'm just saying. So those
People do move on. People do move on.
right? But she don't forget.
My ex, like I said, the ex I was with for 4-5 years. I would never do anything with her like that. We would never be in any scenarios like that.
You think you'd take her from a new nigga?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. Let me stop. But let's get to our next topic here. I had a question for y'all. And the question for y'all, I'll show y'all the video first before I go ahead and that was funny. I'll show y'all the video before I go ahead.
She was trying to bring the real Josh out.
I know exactly. I knew who I was talking to. Let me watch this.
Yeah, you know you was talking to.
See,
I ain't fooling with.
he said Josh, so I was like, "This is a cocky nigga right here." Now all of a sudden he over here talking about peace and tranquility. So go ahead. Let me see. There we go. Is this it right here? Yeah. So I just wanted y'all opinion on this person's viewpoint.
They don't need to tell you shit about. Men do not need to tell you that they're bisexual. Matter of fact, no one told you their sexual orientation at the football. And yes, even if you're their partner, even if they're dating you, they do not have to tell you. They like you, and they're dating you, loving you in the open, wanting to be with you, communicating good intentions with you. They don't need to tell you shit about who they're attracted to, who they like to have sex with. All that matters is that they're being honest with how they feel about you and loving you out loud. Some of y'all be mad entitled, like, well, I need to know if he has sex with men. I need to know if he like men. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you do not.
So I will lead this off with saying the youth is very lost. So I'll just lead that off of that. This new generation
is lost. That's what you said.
Yes, the youth will be very lost with their upbringing. So I just wanted to ask y'all, going from this standpoint, do you feel like it's important to?
I have a lot to say about that. Go ahead.
To get a background, I'm gonna shut up on this one. To get a background off of your partner's previous endeavors, history, anything like that.
I think I'm gonna go first. I think he doesn't have to go into detail like who he slept with, how many people he slept with, but I think letting your person know you're bisexual, I think that's a conversation you should have, like on date one, okay? And maybe even the conversation before date one. Like, I wouldn't mind, I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't mind dating a bisexual person, but I need to know that that's your history. Like, don't go into detail, but tell me, oh, I'm actually bisexual. I would like to know that.
But you be out somewhere and be like, dang, he got a nice ass, and he be like, he sure do got a nice ass.
No, that's not gonna work. No. We can compliment girls on their butts, but not guys.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a double standard.
Period.
That's true.
It is a double standard.
That's true though. I mean,
but I need to know. Like I need to know off rip, and because I don't want to talk to. No, I can't do it. Sorry, but not sorry. I need to know what I'm walking into so I can make the decision. You can't make the decision for me. That's like with some trans people, they don't identify themselves, and that's not fair. That's not right.
And I feel like that's something like you don't want to be the fool. Don't nobody want to be the fool. You don't want to be the person that don't know the secret that everybody else know. So let y'all go out somewhere, go to a barbecue, and you be like, oh yeah, that's my man. And then some dude come up and be like, oh yeah, that was my man too. You gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then on the same talk, like with the trans community, like I've known a lot of scenarios where a dude didn't come out and say he was a dude. So he looked like a girl, got breasts, got a body, and then you
didn't come out and say
he was a man.
He was born.
Yeah, he was born a man. He didn't come out. He didn't come out and say I was born a man.
She's
so
transitioned.
A dude go on a date with this person, and then they go back home, and then the dude has the same sex. Like and then that's how people get killed. That's an awkward thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, well, I'm not saying that the person might not be against it, but I just don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what I want. So like, okay, you want to do that, cool, but like tell me. You got to tell me, because like I said, I don't want to be the one that's a fool. And then that's how people, they kill themselves, they do all kind of stuff because they just like, well, I'm embarrassed. I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that like I'm gonna say it's flawed logic from this standpoint. Do you just, if I have bad credit, am I not supposed to tell you that either? If I got debt, if I got beef with a nigga across the street, do I not like inform?
See, you be going
I'm saying,
going left field right now.
No, I'm saying like as in it's a stupid philosophy to sit there and tell somebody you don't give somebody the information that I feel like is valuable to them. So I feel like you said, Lynnel, like I would prefer like I don't ask people's body counts. That's not personally something I don't care about that. But if you have an STD, I would probably prefer to know that situation. Not if you love me, if I care about you and stuff like that. Now, just what I meant from my example, like that don't make no sense. You don't get involved with somebody without knowing what you're geting involved with. You're not betting the house on black or nothing like that. So I'm shout out Bet the House podcast, but you're not betting the house on black or putting it all on red and stuff like that when taking a chance, because that lovey-dovey stuff sound cool, but when love don't pay the bills. You know what I'm saying?
So I tell you, I had a scenario like this with somebody so I was stationed with, and we was super close. Like we were like best friends, like close workout, hoop, did everything together. And then come to find out, long story short, he was talking to a dude on the ship. You know what I'm saying? And none of us knew. Like none of the dudes knew. Nobody had a clue to it. So now everybody on the ship looking at us sideways like, oh, so that's what y'all boys doing. You know what I'm saying? We're like, bro, I didn't know. And then so I had a heart-to-heart talk with the dude, because I was like, man, what is going, like I pulled him to the side. I was like, look, bro, I don't know what's going on, but talk to me. Like, what the heck? And he was like, literally like, hey, I love this guy. Like, I love him, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, look, man, he had a fiance, a girl back home. And I said, look, man, I get it, bro. If that's how you feel, but you need to tell that girl back home, because I know for sure she don't know what's going on, and it's not fair. And I'm telling you this as your friend. I can't respect you as if you leading this girl on back home and she think, oh, we fiance and we finna get together. It's different to find out that your man cheated on you, but to find out your man cheated on you with a man, that I feel like that would hit different. I was like, so you need to talk to this girl before y'all decide to get married, because if not, it's gonna be a secret, and we all on the ship know. So it just take one wife on the ship that's married to one of us or one of our girlfriends and be like, hey, did you know about your husband and he did this and he was talking to this dude? So I just feel like that kind of, like I said, that just kind of hit me hard, because I know the dude wasn't gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? And so we kind of fell out after that, because I'm just like, bro, I don't care what you want to do, because it ain't gonna do with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you don't come at me sideways, I don't care. But you need to talk to your old lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you definitely need to give your old lady respect and talk to your old lady. Because with black dudes, we already got bad names already. You know what I'm saying? Let alone let that come out. I was like, nah, bro, you need to talk to your old lady. Like, she needs that respect. You finna move her out here.
That's how you catch STDs, like I said earlier. But I just think that, like, that's why I said this new generation is gonna be so lost, because I feel like they feel like if you sit there and tell somebody something that, like, I guess it puts you in a box or something like that. And I just feel like I don't know what happened to, I guess that would be like our older siblings. I don't know who, because they all grown at this point. So I guess it'd be kind of our older siblings. I don't know what happened to them. You know what I'm saying? That raise these free spirited kids that just think that you cancel everything. That we said this, you got to go to a therapist for every single thing and get handheld. That if you, like Najee said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should be the person who's dating somebody, if they're talking to somebody trans, it should be their choice to say, I'm not interested in this or that. The same way you can say, I'm not interested in black, or you can say, I'm not interested in short men or tall men. You can have a preference without having to be canceled, or how you can just have a preference. And I think the next generation is eliminating the fact of having preferences and having just things that you like. Like, some people like sweet potato pie. I don't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people drink tea. I don't drink it. That's just a preference. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to be like, educate me and send me to the Lipton's factory and all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And just be woke. And like, it's like everybody just so woke. Everybody.
I think it's pushed on them so much, and I think that's the thing that I don't like. Because like I said, every TV show I watch, every cartoon,
they're pushing it. They're pushing it on themselves, and then they're the upcoming generation. They're on TikTok. They're on this, and so you are, let's just say, Nickelodeon. And what the people on Nickelodeon? It was this one girl that said she came out to her parents. He said something. It was I saw it like a year ago. She was just saying something to the effect of like her parents wouldn't accept her for a life. So you know what I did? I divorced them. I cut them out my life. She was like 13. I'm like, girl,
how can you divorce your parents?
But I think you can emancipate. But but that's just the stupidity that come out. Like, you can't take care of yourself. Nobody's gonna hire you. You're not gonna have no funds. Like, life is a lot harder. And Josh, me and you just talking about this at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. Ain't no therapist or mental health person gonna stop the bullshit that's happening at my job. You know what I'm saying? All the unfairness and unjust. They just gonna teach me how to cope and all that. Is it gonna make everything right? So, and I say that just to say, like, you got to go through some shit. You're gonna have to go through some stuff. Stuff's gonna have to suck, and you're gonna have to be pushed to the brink and know that you can make it to the next day without trying to end it all. You know what I'm saying? Because life is gonna suck. And I feel like they done got so conditioned to be handheld. It's just like now
because the suicide rate for kids is way higher than it's ever been. Like I think about things that was bad as a kid, and I can't never think of a time everyone, like, I wouldn't even know what to do to be like, you know what, I'm gonna jump off this bridge. Like, I would never do nothing like that.
It's so crazy because I don't get it. Because I never, like, even if I was bullied, like, we wasn't the most popular people in school, but we didn't care what other people thought of us. And it's crazy because I live in New York, and literally last week, Thursday, we have a tourist attraction called the Vessel, and it's like this high beam, and you can go up. This 14-year-old boy jumped off the top of it last week and committed suicide. 14
That's
years
what I'm
old.
saying. Like, it's like,
and I'm like, are you serious?
It's just something like this generation. Like, I don't know what they got doing with the food or whatever's going on. Like, it's different, man. It's different. Because like, but like I said,
about what nobody thought about us.
Yeah, that when we didn't think about stuff like that. And then, like I said, it's everything is being forced on kids. Like, you talking about stuff in school that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they talking about, you know, different sexes and, you know, male on male, and they ain't talking about slavery no more in school. So, you know what I'm saying? Now we talking about that. So it's like, that's kind of crazy because, you know, that's just like a kid. You bring something to their mind. It brings curiosity, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a child. So if I watched the Power Rangers when I was a kid and I loved this Power Ranger, and then come to find out I like the White Ranger, and then all of a sudden the White Ranger is talking to a dude, then that little kid gonna be like, well, you know what? I might need to look into, you know, like, maybe that's where his powers are coming from, you know. But then at the same time, you do have people that, you know, they know from a young age that they like, you know what I'm saying, the same sex, and that's fine too. But I just feel like the way everything's getting pushed on this generation is at rapid pace. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kids know more about, you know, different sexualities than we know as adults. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you even know what you know, like, what is that? So I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. Yeah, like an hour 15. I don't know if we could wrap this last one up. I'm debating if I want to ask this last one or just end it on a funny video.
What's the funny?
I'm gonna end it on. I'm gonna show the funny video.
What is the last one? What's the last thing?
The last one was just a video from this one podcast, Eight at the Table. It was just saying, what does a woman bring to a marriage other than stuff that a guy? Well, that and she was like, I make the house. I make shit. I play it. We done already started.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I didn't thought about. We done already started. But yeah, we'll just quick take and I show the funny video. Where we at?
This was actually a really amazing show.
Amazing show.
Right? And I fix everything in this house because I'm an electrician. What are you bringing to the table as a woman? What do you realistically do other than have sex? Every lady here, I want to know, what are you bringing to the table for the man that takes care of you?
Here we go. And take notes. So what I do is I make that house that you pay for, that you pay that mortgage for, I make it at home. I cook the meals. I'm washing clothes.
That's $100 a week.
Don't play with me.
I can get it made.
No. See, that's where you're going wrong. It costs more than $100 a week to have somebody cook for you, to have somebody clean up after you. Because a lot of times you men become our children.
Yeah.
We dress y'all. We pick out y'all clothes. We cook for y'all.
The men complain that it started off that way, but then they start slacking. They don't do what they don't keep up with that same type of energy, but they expect the man to keep that same energy up, continue on. I do. My meal price is $120, and I get 3 meals a day. I make myself my own breakfast. That's 4 square meals. I have another cleaning lady. She charges me $100 a week to come clean. You are only saving me $600. What are you doing outside? Listen, if you ask a man, what is he bringing to the table? I'm bringing a house to the table.
That I can also pay for myself.
Okay, but you're
correct. Sorry. What show is that? Because I need to watch it.
I think that was one.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you afterwards. They be having good topics. They be having someone. I'm gonna try to see if I can get them on the show. But what's your take on that one?
I think that was kind of one-sided.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, definitely in my situation is we do the same thing. So it's not no actual roles in my house. It's like for instance, if the kids need to take a bath and I'm not here, my husband not gonna wait for me to come home at 10 o'clock and take them a bath. He just gonna take them a bath. So both of us do everything pretty much. So we bring everything to the table equally. So I don't know what that guy talking about. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not married, disclaimer. But I do think if both partners are working, you should both do equally. But now if the wife is staying home, then yes, I think she should cook, clean, take the kids a bath and do whatever. But if I'm an equal partner in this situation and we're paying equal bills, not saying splitting 50-50, like let's say the man does the mortgage and the woman does like the electricity, groceries, school stuff, then I don't think it should have, like Nate said, it should have any gender roles. Like why is he asking her what does she bring to the table? If he basically said he can replace her with a housekeeper, that's what he said.
Yeah, he said because she only makes $600 a week.
Yeah, because I basically you bringing all this other negative stuff, and I just can replace you. But I mean, I don't know. Like you said, I think that's something that y'all got to discuss. It's got to be something that what y'all doing in y'all relationship. But I mean, you got women that, like you said, women are making the same amount of money, doing the same job. Think about military. Like it depends on our rate. We all make the same money. So, I feel like yes, y'all can't have certain things that y'all like to do. Like okay, the lady might cook, the lady might clean, but I'm gonna cut the grass. I'm gonna take the trash out. I'm gonna build. We gonna do different things. But like you said, if something's, let's say your girl is hurt or you hurt, you gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I mean, I just feel like it's whatever y'all comfortable in your household because your mom, like I said, talking about somebody I was talking to before, she didn't know how to cook, so she wasn't finna cook. I like to eat, so you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna have her cooking and she don't know how to cook. But if I got somebody that do know how to cook, I like to eat. So. Cook, you know what I'm saying? Like I go buy the food and I get it ready, we do all that. Like you gonna cook, I'm gonna be happy. But like I said, every person is different. So it's whatever, like you can't expect the same thing for every relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know what I like and what I want to do. So I'm gonna be cool with it. If you want to cook, you want to clean, I'm cool with that. If you need help with something, I'm cool with that too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. I feel like that conversation, he kind of just made it to where like it's like he basically like, because I'm like, well, damn, you don't need no woman for nothing. He
just didn't want to be in a committed relationship. He just don't want to be in a committed relationship. He want to do what he want to do and pay $600 for a maid. That's it. He don't want to be committed. That's all he had to say.
Because I got a cleaning lady, I got a maid, I got Airbnb, I got that too. But I also want a companion. You know what I'm saying? So like I got the money to where I don't need nobody. Like I can cover myself. I can pay for somebody to cook for me. I already pay a maid to clean the house. Like I don't gotta do that, but I want a companion. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around somebody. So like I feel like that's kind of what a person brings to the table, male and female. Like we bring companionship, because there's gonna be some stuff that I would never go to the movies by myself. I feel like I'm a whole loser if I'm at the movies by myself.
I go to the movies by myself.
Like I don't go to the movies by myself. I don't want to go bowling by myself. That's what I'm saying. But that's
you got attachment. You got attachment issues in. Because I
have attachment issues. It's just I can do whatever I want to. I can go out of town, do whatever I want to, but I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's a choice.
We get it. Strong, independent man. We get. I'm just saying. I'm not waiting for somebody to go see.
I'm not exactly like if a movie coming out and I don't have anybody to go with, I'm going by myself. Like that's just it. But I actually enjoy movies better by myself than with other people.
You ain't been with the right people.
Oh, maybe.
Y'all supposed to just watch the movie. Or what are y'all having a party in the theater or something?
Exactly.
I mean, some people you go with, it makes the movie.
Hey, girl, you see him? Yeah.
It makes it way better.
No. Like my mama is a perfect example why I prefer to go by myself. Like all she do is talk. Now shut up.
Yeah, my mama can't see the movies now. My mama definitely can't see the movie.
Yeah, so I just be like, I just don't like going. Like I'll go, but I just prefer to go by myself. Plus, it's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to feel a certain type of way when you go buy a kids ticket, which is $8.
Oh my god!
Yeah, up here you go on Tuesdays before 5 o'clock, you get 30% off.
If y'all feel some type of way and y'all feel holy and then down because y'all paying $15 for adult ticket, that's fine. Look down on me for my $8 kids ticket.
Yeah,
they don't even
check it at the gate.
They don't even check the tickets at the gate. They don't even check it. They go the tickets. So there go y'all little hack right there. If y'all still want to be good Samaritans, go ahead and pay. Go ahead and pay it. Yeah. But I'm going for $8 and I'm going to see. I'm gonna end it. Let me see the funny video. I just thought this video was funny. I just wanted to play it. I feel like StreamYard is like the exact of like if you give a nigga something, he gonna use all the capabilities. So and this is exactly what this video. I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Sleeping with the enemy. You sleeping with the enemy. You sleeping, let me see. They've been with 5 people behind your back. Wow. Buck wow. I'm getting reverse. Probably some reverse cow.
Oh my god.
That's the 2. The yellow 2 tapped it twice. This is what I'm saying.
I just see that. I just feel like that's how niggas get up on IG and just try to act like they just know everything. So I did wanna. You
gotta enjoy it, so I can't trust him.
So I did want to end it also with this correction. So we were already shooting, but I was trying to figure out who was who. So y'all twins. So I called Lynee.
You called me Tyra.
Yeah, I called you Tyra, but that's Lynee's name.
Where did you get? Interesting. Where did you get Tyra from? Because that's her name on Facebook. But where did you get it from?
So I was going to see like who's who, see like which distinction. So I saw on one of y'all pictures, y'all tagged me. I didn't look at the name. I didn't look at the Instagram name. I looked at the actual name, and so it said Tara Fletcher and it said Lynnel, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was the same one, even though I read it because I didn't read the top name. I just saw that one of them had an L, one of them had a T. So once you came on first and put Lynee up there, I'm like, that's the one with the L. The other one, she must be Tara, but I didn't read that was the name until I looked, and then I also said the Fletcher Twins podcast, and I meant to say a picture's worth 1,000 words. So I caught both of them. So I wanted to make sure that I should make sure all y'all check that out. And I know that y'all caught it too, but we had already started, and I couldn't go back and stop it. So I was like, I'm gonna get it on the back end. But I want to thank y'all ladies for coming on with us. This has been a very fun episode. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself.
Yes, I'm very happy we finally join forces.
Me too. We ain't got to just keep posting each other's stories and be like, "Oh, me get you. We gonna link up." But so we definitely appreciate y'all coming on. Do y'all want to plug anything or let people know where to find y'all at?
Yes. So on Instagram, we are the Fletcher Twins with a Z, the Fletcher Twins. And on Facebook, we're A Picture is Worth 1,000 Word podcast. So go check us out. We're on all the platforms. So check us out and download our episodes and rate us and review.
So yeah, make sure y'all check that out. Najee, you want to put in anything for skincare? You ain't got no sales going on?
I mean, I don't know why you know what I'm saying, why you doing me
because I likes the skin.
I'm promoting. What you mean?
I'm making sure. I thought, you hate so much. Sometimes you can hate
oh my love, God, brother. I just try to uplift you.
I don't know if it's hate or love.
I try to uplift you, bro.
Definitely come go on my page, check out Skin. We got a body butter that we just came out with. We just dropped last month. We've been doing real good. Went to New York. We sold out again in New York. So hey, just come check us out, Skin Inc. on Instagram. And then, just come check us out.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll be there.
And I'm definitely going to come. I'm going to follow y'all. I'm definitely going to follow y'all.
Yeah, I'm in New York too. See, we should.
I'm trying to go to New York. I'm trying to come back to New York.
Okay.
You in Florida right now, right?
No, I'm in Cali. I'm in California. I live in Cali.
Cali and Atlanta, right? Harrison, you in Atlanta?
Tennessee?
I'm in Virginia. I'm from Tennessee, but
we from Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee.
Yeah, we both from. We went to high school and middle school and I think elementary too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Us too.
Yeah, we went to the same high school, middle school.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, really? Y'all kind of like y'all got the same parents. I can't really tell. Y'all kind of seem like y'all was brought up in the same household. Y'all cousins like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though. You know what I mean? So we appreciate everybody going. This was fast ass hour and 25 minutes, but we appreciate y'all coming on. Hopefully y'all no, trust me. I was mad that it had an end, but the network make us only do an hour and a half. So but we appreciate y'all coming on. Hopefully y'all come back and kick it with us again. Y'all great shit as part of our family now. So now that we've seen you face to face, we ain't got to just lie about it in the DM. But we don't do that. But we appreciate y'all coming on. This has been another episode of 8 More Than 92 podcast. We always keep it 100. Peace. Appreciate y'all checking out the live as well.